Shield, and welcome back to the second episode of Shadowrun Returns on the, I don't even know what the first story is supposed to be. Direct continuation from the first video. Not taking a break. So, just gonna dive into this and find out what happened to Sam. In the back. Who's in the back? Smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want to expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" "Drakenshield, I'm here about Sam Watts." His grin fades. "What makes you think I know anything about that?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet. Though, the press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens?" "So who told you he was dead?" Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. "The dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there. Or over here." "He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was the downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go to style." He sighs. "Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam?" "Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants?" "The first victim's heart was missing and the third had the spleen removed." "Dresden, get out here." "Cop, probably?" "I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts." Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face and ashen white, for the first time without a stomach on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. With a business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the crit stick. It's a standard cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take cred stick. Dude, nice. Now look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Some of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. "Sam, I feel terrible that we argued. Something we have been away long enough to say I'm sorry. See you there, love, Jessica." Kind of guessing on some of those. Put down the bag. Item picked up. Basic med kit. Okay. What are the commands on this? Mission items. I have no karma to spend right now. Weaponry. I have no cyberware right now. Who are you? Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Ripper Vic Watts, name's familiar? Did his mother kill herself a while back? Coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles, come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore these days. It's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Oh, I don't have enough strength. Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Moss to assist you in finding his killer. The Drek you were. You gain word in my investigation, it will be you on the slab, human. Looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Lots of dialogue. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Yeah. Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He convicted his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor after a fashion. I tried all the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? What was that? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was Sam's mother? Official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it was suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. I'm here the Seamstresses Union. It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes who probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. I've always too much to be done around here. Plus, they are just easier to get along with. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million. But individual organs, not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither professions use them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. Apparently I got a couple karma. Spend karma? Increases the chance to... Okay, what's this do? Wound increases damage, critical damage becomes invisible. Clearly I can do either or. See, can equip killing hands, can equip my spellbook slot. Yes. over here. The cold storage door is labeled John Doe, with internal thermostat at 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. Cold storage door opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man. Arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. One quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a dad jack drilled into his temple and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Last Ripper victim, didn't know? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells towards the outside of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake. And you are? Call me Drakenshield. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the seamstress union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kuboto asked me to throw Sam out. So I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, can you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off on my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him. Till he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card. Jake, a few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll do that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union. Missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I can use some backup to settle a score with those Halloweeners up there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. What do you say? I do like a little bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great. I've been hanging out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He looks over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? No guns for me. Melee's my game. I've got here's a baseball bat. You look like you can handle yourself. So, ready for the evening on the town? Just a minute. Tell me more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol's a flaming jack-lantern, but you wouldn't like this version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners and the Barons looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. What do I get? Okay. I have no spells. He'll come with me eventually. Confirm. Interesting story so far. Lots of stories so far. Stash is just around the corner. Huh. In the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. Smooth hit the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. How convenient. Under the loot. Yeah, well, this would be a mistake on their part. Damage of 6, damage of 7. Bunch of bitch. What do we got here? Damage of 10, 4, 10. Increased accuracy though. There we go. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my mag lock. Now that you've got some gear, let's deal with those Halloweeners. Okay, where am I going? The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself off fight, and we need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I think we can afford to pay... don't think we can afford to pay them anymore. But no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many and how much are you paying? I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Miss James will surely reward you fairly. Well, my current client is pretty patient. Where are they? Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north. You'll see it at the end of the street. Side quests. I like side quests. Hello, Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this one is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again, she points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, camp in the old street market. They'd be marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you gonna be safe out here? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Extra heads up. No sweat. Oh. Old woman. Or old man, or somebody. As they approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Near the track marks on his arms, he spots sad to do think he is, or at least once was, a shaman. What's your story? Nothing. No story. Nothing. Just leave me alone. I didn't see anything. I swear. What didn't you see? Nothing. I didn't see anything. I just need my fix. But I can't get it because of the big pumpkin heads. You're seeing giant pumpkin heads, eh? Yes, the pumpkin down the street. They kill everyone who looks at them funny. Calm down. I'm Drakenshield. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. Thought so, Vlad. What did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so only in that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where do you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole now. I think I need some sleep. So that's what probably killed Sam. Sounds like it could be a shaman. Watch out for those gangers. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we're going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Ooh. Nice first strike. What spells do I have? No, that's all. No, we're just gonna come over here and punch you in the face. With spells. Line of fire control against directly on the target. Use targets. Hit champ after in the last 2 rounds. Don't need it. Heal you. That was a pissy shot. Sure, run away from me while I punch you in the face some more. You're dead, Jake. Ooh, 56% chance. We're gonna get closer. It's John Paul. What are we looking at? That's a good chance to hit. Whoa, Uncle. I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of Halloween, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot-on-sight stats with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right. Let's finish this. Punch. Okay, what are we doing? More people to talk to. Hey, Chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let's see what you have. Combat stimuli increases body, strength, and willpower. Not bad. Just kind of poor right now. I'm too poor to do that. Dan the Donut Man? The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Renman streets. The troll working stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, Chummer? Do you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing is nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about the Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know? Folks with sins. I'll take jelly donut and a soy calf. What do you tell me about the Barrens? Yeah, it doesn't seem like important info. Dwarf merchants pack up her sand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. Got a great view of the alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. All the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Thank you for your time. No problem. As we approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp issue bounty. And while my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Union where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear information or just a damn stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. Use that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline, dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam once died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is the Lone Star officer. Cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. That's a big guy with a gun. I keep telling you, I need to get stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in there. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage, I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical, I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find its killer. Can I come to the alley and look around a bit? Your client is a chalk line? That's messed up, man. But I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. The man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of Asian arthritis. You, I saw you over there with the rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints you suspicious. You a copper or working for some corp? Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Might I answer a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Hard, just mess with you. Of course I'm sinless. System, ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? See the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Miss James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tourists peeking all over my home turf. But then, that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. Sounds like you live in that alley. Sure, for the last couple months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for street merchants, or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrub snoop around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off a Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Tell me about troll cyberware. Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. Did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know, thanks. See you around. Miss the shards of glass from the broken light, so you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Examine for evidence. As you shuffle the bundle of cloths aside, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer is Sam Watts. The server's name listed is Coyote. Put the coat, paper coat and blankets. This work light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, of humans ending in chalk line and a large orc or troll. Huh. I think the coat and blankets belong to you. That's tough. Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often around here. Well, I got 4 karma right now. Range combat. Dodge helps reduce the chance to be hit by physical attacks. Close combat. Two attacks on a single target with a melee weapon. Can equip killing hands. Hours. Yeah, this is priority, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, let's grab this as well. Still no cyberware. Let's go talk to Dan again. Same smell. You sell some notes to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's up to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles many humans. I tell them about a troll that bought donuts from me right before murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. See you around. This is Hick, the best place. What are my current missions? This might be a good place to stop. You're about to leave the Barrens and to see would you like to see? Confirm. More karma. This game, karma everywhere. You know what? I want more dodge. I think that's why I'm going to leave this. This is a good place to stop it and keep going later. So, my name is Drakenshield. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my content, please hit subscribe and have yourselves fantastic.